If you've never worked hard in your life, you will never make it as an entrepreneur. Because I'm telling you right now, with all the ups and downs that I've been through, it takes someone really special and dedicated and hardworking who has perseverance and the right attitude.
Aiden Kivisto is a multifaceted entrepreneur and public speaker for the LGBTQ community.
Actually, the Young Professionals Network of Ontario is based out of Thunder Bay, and Thunder Bay has the largest young professionals network here. And that is important because it really shows how passionate people are here about the growth of a community, and being a young professional is more than just being a business owner. It's lots of people from all different types of industries that are employees, that are bosses, that are students that are just learning, and it's just young people together learning how to be better civic ambassadors, as well as being innovative and coming up with new events and ways to engage the community to either give back or bring people together. So that's another great organization that's working hard at creating positive change.
I started doing talks about my story of my gender transition, and also talking about my sexuality and how that's kind of changed with my transition. It was probably 4 years ago, once I started my actual medical transition from Leah to Aiden, that I kind of put myself out there and said, you know what, there's no community here, there's really no resources available for me to get in contact with other transgender people or to even talk to a counselor. I didn't know what was out there, and so I got a little mad, and then so I did something about it. I started a little group on Facebook called the Trans Support Collective.
Since Aiden's transition, he has decided to start a new venture which will provide motivational speaking to groups of people in the midst of experiencing their own transformation.
Absolutely, everybody wants to feel important, and they always want to give. No matter what, people always want to help, and it's whatever skill set they have, they use to help. So for me, I paint houses. That's one way I help people. Another way I help people is I know a lot of the resources available to the trans community, so I give those out. Anything, or even myself, I offer up my time. Right, my biggest asset is my time. So if I can give that up to somebody to get them through something or questions or whatever, then I'll do that. Right. So I think it's crucially important for people to feel accepted and known in their community, because we all want to be a part of life and a part of everybody's day, and we all interact with people every single day, and if we feel like we're not a valid human being, that's a serious problem. That leads to a lot of anxiety, depression, fear, and it's really hard to live when you don't feel like you're a human being or that you're important and you're belittled. Like that's it's really horrible to go through. I can say that because I've been there. I've been in that headspace, and more than once. So I try to do my best to help break those barriers down and use the privilege that I have now as someone who's coming to the end of my transition to make it easier for other people.
I'm a pretty positive guy, and so my optimism, I'm sure, can be a little inflated by the fact that I just wake up happy every day now. And it wasn't always like that, and I think that part of my journey to get where I am now had a lot to do with working on the inside, and I think that that's what you forget when you're thinking about the bigger stuff. You think about the community, you think about other people that you work with, is that you lose the me out of it, and when you're not working on me, then you can't work on the outside. So I think that if you bring it right back into yourself, a big part of making change is starting here. And so I'd say that advice for people that want to do a lot, it's fantastic to spend a lot of time volunteering, but make sure that you volunteer your time inside first.
For Go on Shaw TV, this is Akio Brayshaw.